Coach Kelvin. I just want all of you to get yourself, your mind prepared, because the truth is you can't get to a new level in life with your old self. Meaning any new thing, any result you desire for yourself, you can't get or create that result with who you've been all this while. Because the truth is, if you desire any results right now in your life, who you've been up to now has not given it to you. And that's why you need to shed out who you are, who you've been, open your mind and embrace the new things you'll be learning today. And more importantly, because I'm not about learning, I'm about execution. They call me the executioner. Knowledge is useless in your hand if you do not implement and execute and make the knowledge powerful. And that's why I believe knowledge is conductivity. Knowledge is not power. It's only when it's conducted into action that it becomes power. So once again, you all are welcome as you enjoy the ride on how to brand yourself, which is very important through creative design. Branding is a very important thing if you really want to succeed in the digital space, both offline and offline. Branding gives people the opportunity, branding gives you, the business owner, the opportunity to tell people why they should buy from you, why they should do business with you, other than other people. Now, branding gives you the opportunity to talk about your unique selling proposition, your USP. My colleague and a great friend, Coach Kelvin, the creative expert, is going to portray more on that. Okay, so branding is essential to your business. If you really want to increase your revenue and your sales, or whatever area it is, whatever thing you're doing, either business or service, product, whatever you're doing to make money, just know that branding gives you the opportunity to tell people why they should buy from you than from someone else. Okay, and through creative design, because the world is going visual, the world, we are now in a visual world, so through creative design you can position yourself. So I give it over to Mr. Chegwa as he brings in our speaker, Coach Kelvin, the creative expert. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my coach, my mentor. That's Coach Augusta. And just like I told every one of us, the platform that you are in is a platform for value, to add value to lives. And if I need to tell most of us, the resource person that I'm bringing on board is worth over $1,000 when you want to invite him. But by the virtue of the platform I belong to, and because of the mindset and the goal that the platform, has put in place, we have always been ready to hold people's hand and raise them up. And I'm really, 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 really glad, so proud to introduce to us Coach Kelvin, which will be taking the platform right away. My coach, please welcome and take over the floor. You're all welcome once again on the board.
Yeah, good
Please
evening,
have
everyone.
your
I
pen
can
and
hear you.
paper with you. Have your pen and paper with you. Sorry, sir. Go ahead, sir. Yes.
All right. It's another beautiful time with amazing people. So thank you for having me here. Thank you for today's class. And when I came here, I was a bit amazed that Eminent Augusta is here, but it's great. And I appreciate the fact that she has been doing justice to the topic that we have today. So everyone who is here, I can see Mama Day, I can see Lola O'Day, I can see Fola Shade Obasa. So I want to welcome you to this class, even as much as you are welcoming me to the class. So you guys are going to get a great time learning some very important aspects of business. Because for you to succeed in business, there are certain things that you must do. So there's a saying that a step of 1,000 miles begins with a step. That is, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. So I'd like to know those who have background sound. I would love them to cease, or probably, especially those ones that are shouting. So you just mute yourself and listen. So I think that should be done. People should be muted so that you can hear me. If you want to talk, you can raise your hand and you'll be unmuted for the class, so that we can have decorum and the message can be passed easily. Okay, like the topic given, it's on creative design and branding. So I just checked. So I'd like to know, the class has to be a bit interactive. I'd like to know, Eminent Augusta, were you talking about branding before I came in?
No, I just introduced you. I wasn't talking about anything. I just introduced you.
Just give an
Okay.
overview.
All right. Okay, you gave an overview. Okay. So I want to be sure what I will be talking about. That is why. So that creating designs, creative designs and branding, they are related. They are very related. And if you have a business, you should be intentional about your branding. You should be very, very intentional about your branding. But first of all, you have to know what branding is about and what is branding. Branding, it can be said to be the experience that you create on others. It can be the experience that you create on others based on the content that you show them. So that experience that you create on them based on the content that you show them. So what kind of content that you can show them, if you have written that down, what kind of content that you can show them? It can be the content about your personal brand or your business brand. Know that there are two types of brands. There is the personal brand as well as the business brand. There are two entities, but they work together. So, but if you want to get success quickly online, you have to push your personal brand alongside your business brand. Some persons, they had themselves the business brand itself is with them. So while some persons they separate the personal brand from the business brand. The personal brand goes with you branding yourself. First of all, you brand yourself with a message. You brand yourself with what you are in for. That is the help that you want to give people. That is the communication that you will be making. The help that you want to give people, or you brand yourself also by talking about your business. So you can be talking about your business, but at this time, it's not a separate entity that you are leaving it out for marketers, or you are trying to contract for people to talk about your business or talk about your value. Talk about the things that you really want to communicate out there. So you have to take note of that there is personal branding, there is business branding, and then when it comes to if you want to really gain success online quickly, you have to go in the direction of your personal brand. In fact, it is important for you to go in the direction of your personal brand. Very important, because you cannot have a business and then you are shying away from talking about your business. You are shying away from talking about the values, your personal values that concerns your business and what you are into. You cannot have that. So I'll be sharing my screen now, and I'll show you a simple flyer that I did for myself. It's it speaks about my personal brand. So I'll show you that flyer now. I'll share my screen soon. It speaks about my personal brand, and there are some elements that you need to understand there when you are pushing out your personal brand. That is why I want to talk about it. So I'll be sharing my screen now. Can you hear me? Yes, you guys can hear me. I guess you can see my screen. So
Yes.
you can see my screen. Yes, okay. You can see my screen, it's fine. So this is just a simple flyer. So this is a simple flyer that talks about me and my brand. So my personal brand inclusive my business brand. So, but basically, people do business nowadays online If you want to make money online, people do business with they do business with those that they know, they like, and they trust. So if they know you, they like you, and they trust you, you can make massive waves online. Not only with your circle, like not only with those around in your country, even reach out to those outside the country. I'm talking about international clients. The internet can help you make sales in that direction. It can help you get people who will be interested in your products, interested in your offer, and give you a contract, and you can make a lot of money even on a daily basis. So this is what I'm into, and this is my personal brand alongside my business brand. So it's one secret that you have learned today, or if you already know it, just take it more seriously, that you must put your personal brand alongside pushing your business brand. In fact, you'll make one more quickly, and if you start pushing out your personal brand. So this flyer, what are the contents that I hear? It contains my name. It also contains what I'm really into, what I'm doing. So whatever you are into, it can be you are a content creator, put it there. If you are whatever you are into and all that, I'm talking about both your personal value as well as what you love to do, whereas your opinion is about. So this is what I'm into. And then your brand statement. You can see the brand statement that I have there. I'm going to give you a simple formula on how to write a brand statement, and everybody should write it on a brand statement right now of what you want to do. So my brand statement here is that I'm passionate about helping entrepreneur-minded people achieve their goals by offering for free strategies and opportunities to generate income. So that is it. Let me give you the formula which I use writing this. You're going to be okay. I help ABC people. So you can put it's more a formula. I help ABC people achieve. Are you getting me? Through to XYZ. So it's a simple. I help ABC people achieve EFG through XYZ. So let's talk about this now. I would like to make it more practical. I just gave a simple formula. So I'd like somebody to just use this formula to say something about your right now. Say something about your brand. Since you've learned it, it can be among the code, can be more. So let's just hear from because I know you are emotionally just tell me about your brand statement based on the formula I just gave.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, the line is dodgy. The line is a bit dodgy.
Let me join again.
Hello?
You can hear me now.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. For how long have you not been hearing me? Did you? Or wait, you saw the screen I shared, right?
Yes.
Okay. I was talking about the brand statement, so I just gave this formula. Did you get the formula?
Yes, you are you talking to me directly or you're talking to the house?
I'm talking to the house. I want somebody to
Please
just
let
form
people
his brand
respond.
statement right now. So kindly respond just from the brand statement right now. Like I said, you can see my brand statement here is that I'm passionate about helping entrepreneur-minded people achieve their goals, sharing for free strategies and opportunities to reach income. What I said here is that this I just said, it's a formula I use, and you can use it to get your own brand statement. Simple. I help ABC people achieve 1, 2, 3 through XYZ. So it's just a simple formula, and you're going to try to replace those AC 1, 2, 3 and XYZ. Right, I see people achieve 1, 2, 3 through what means. So you just make it more. Yes, you get mean. So hello, CME, take note of that so that you can create your own brand statement, your own brand statement, and then you can see those who have trained over the years. And as a brand, you must have some values, some key values, especially if you want to make money online. On you see like the old class, so like the host of this class, you can some of these core values that I want to talk about, they are very, very important. Have integrity if you want to deal online, if you want to make money online. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, I'm using mine. Can I say?
Wants to come and work for me.
Say, let me hear you. Let's hear you say it. Go ahead.
No, can I say it?
Yes, can. Go ahead.
Okay. This is Dress GB Fashion. I help women and children to build their confidence through sewing well-tailored dresses and supplying high-quality sneakers.
All right. That's beautiful. That's your brand statement for your business. So what you can evolve, it can evolve me. You can change it over time as you continue to expand your business. But basically, this is what you are attracted to those who can help them. We are helping them by giving them money. We are helping them by giving them valuable information. So if you make money easily, you have to stand in the point of an helper. Being that your business is something that will help others. So you have to speak in that direction. And if you speak in that direction, people are trying to do them. Like you guys who came to this class to learn about it. So that's what you need to do. What you can do is to the way I can be dropping maybe some on how yes, you can hear me. How you can create that for yourself. I'll be doing that later. So, and then I will about the resources that you can use to create that. So let's move ahead. So I'll be talking about some core values. Me, you can just pick your core values from here now and say, okay, Coach Kelvin, is that your core values I want to be using? I don't care, because these are words that we came to meet here on earth and nobody own it. It's just what I know that will work for me, that has worked for me, and will work for anyone, and it has been working for people also. So I push this core value. I'm asking you to borrow these core values and use, because it will work. Now, if you're online, you want to make your money online with your business, please be somebody that have integrity. You must have integrity, no matter what, no matter the amount of transaction that is involved, whether it's in millions, whether it's in whether it's small, whether it's 1,000 naira, whether it's $1 project. Ensure that you have integrity in your dealings with people. And online, you have to be really consistent. I know there's an issue with some people. Maybe maybe this more it's going to hold a class on soon, such that some people know how to become consistent in doing whatever they want to. Keeping consistent, and consistency is very key when you want to make when you want to do well online. Consistency is really key. Now the next thing is dependability. Dependable, like so people can reach out to you, they can talk to you and all that. Best to keep up with these covers. People don't know that that's what I'm really working with. Yes, I work with those core values so much. You have to be somebody that is dependable. Your brand has to be dependable. Your brand have to be really dependable. And if your brand is dependable, you'll be able to get you'll be able to make more sales for your business. And the next thing I'm going to talk about, the last one, is optimistic. Now, as a human being, as a person, whether you are doing your business or you want to leverage online to make more sales, now you have to be very optimistic. You have to be somebody that is not giving up. You have to be very positive, doing whatever you want to do. You can tell yourself even before you start that if it can work for other people, it will work for me. The only thing is that probably you don't have the right information on how to make it work for you for now. So it's going to work. And no matter what, you keep pushing on, you keep moving ahead. So that's very important. So, and then I'll be talking about some branding elements. So you take down now branding elements. So there are some key elements that you need to put in place in your brand. There are some key elements that you need to put in place for your brand to do well. Especially you don't take time. There are some key elements that you need to put in place. So number one, we can say your brand profile. So talking about your brand profile, putting it in place. Let me explain what the brand profile is about. The brand profile, it's your home. So if you have a shop, you have to brand your shop. You have to make your home look nice for people, for visitors or recurrent customers to see you, to be of a class that they can relate with. So online, it's easy online because what you just need to do is have a WhatsApp, Facebook page, then Instagram page, and then you optimize your profile. That's what you need to do. You optimize your profile. So optimizing your profile, it boils down to the kind of picture that you're using for your DP. So you don't use any kind of picture. You no longer use any kind of picture, and you don't want to have a DP that does not talk about, and you don't want to have that kind of DP that is just a normal, natural picture. So what works well is very nice picture with a nice background. So let people see you like you can do business with. I'm talking about your personal brand now. So those people, you can see that, oh, my DP, it's not well. It's just maybe some kind of picture I snapped somewhere. It's not looking good. Please, especially online, the code is they should not push you on fresh. I mean, something like that. And this might be new, but that is what is online. People should be able to see you like somebody that is how they can do business with you. If you are not looking like somebody that they can trade 100,000 with, they won't bring a millionaire project to come and meet you. So that's just what I mean. So think about that statement, and you'll be able to you'll be able to organize your profile very well. So even on your profile, you put your brand statement, write that down. After using a very nice picture for your DP, you'd also what put your brand statement there. Now you can see the pictures that I'm using and even the coaches are using. It's different. If you check our WhatsApp, you're going to see the kind of picture that we use there. So I think the facilitator of this class will give you some tutorial on how to create a profile, but you can easily go and get nice pictures for your profiling. So your profiling, if you want to do it online, let's assume on Instagram. Instagram takes a cover photo and a profile photo. So please put both of them and they should be nice. If you go to Facebook, it needs a cover photo as well as a profile photo. Put both of them as it is. So then fill up the space like about you and all that. And online, if you want to really make wave online, those your educational education and all that, maybe you have a master degree, PhD degree, and all that. It matters, but when you're talking about business, those things do not come to play in business. They don't really come to play. What really come to play, except you're on LinkedIn, you're looking for a job, or you want to push your career and all that. So what really come to play is your expertise, what you can talk about, how you can help people. So those are the things that you want to use as your profile. So I'm just sharing this now so I know that, first of all, now I'm talking about brand elements. Brand elements, so your brand profiling. So in other words, the conclusion of what I'm saying now is that your profile, whether on WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, and other social media, you should look like somebody that they can do business with. Now, the next thing I'll be talking about is your brand design. Or let's talk about your brand communication. Brand communication. It's also another important element because you will communicate your brand, whether you like it or not. If you don't communicate your brand, nobody will know about your brand. If you don't communicate your business brand or your personal brand, nobody will know about it. And online, we intentionally communicate our brand. Very important. You are intentional about it. After doing your profiling, you have a very nice picture that people are shouting, wow, this is beautiful. This picture is nice. And then you are now looking like an authority and all that. Even though you have not made that big money that you want to get, but just look like it first. And in no time, you will make that money. That is how it is. It always works and we continue working till tomorrow. So I'm talking about your brand communication, what you say. Now, the kind of statement that you are communicating and how do you communicate? You communicate, channels you communicate with. Let's take WhatsApp as a case study. You communicate maybe in a group. You create a group chat to educate people. You create a group chat, or you communicate on your WhatsApp status, or you communicate on one-on-one basis like private chatting, or you communicate through a broadcast. That is on WhatsApp. So on Facebook, you communicate by posting and all that. So I'm talking about your brand communication. Now, your brand communication should be under these 4 things that I want to mention. Your brand communication should be under these 4 things that I want to mention. Your brand communication should educate people about the importance of your product. So you should be talking about how your products can help them. That's one. Your brand communication should pass information to them. So important information. Like I told you, you're an helper. So something that it's important to them that wow, I always love to come and look at his status, or I always love to come and to follow him. I always look forward to his Facebook posts. Why? Because of the kind of things that you are posting. So it's of a valuable information. So the valuable information must not be only business oriented, but something that is valuable. Like recently, I saw a job opening, which I know that will be good for people. I think that job opening is for engineers, like those who study engineering, and they have national diploma in engineering. So myself, I have national diploma in engineering before I went to the university for graduation and all that. So I saw that okay, the job is quite okay. They pay up to like I think they pay at least 150K, 200 every month and all that. I shared it to people. So it's part of it. It's an information that I'm relating. A lot of people have joined and they have applied for it and all that. So those are things that makes people like you. There are things that make people want to. So you are intentional about what you're doing. So your brand communication should be in these 4 formats. You should what? Number 1, you should what? Educate. Always educate people on the importance of what, and not only education, mix all of them together, mix all these things I'm talking about. You should inform them. Anything that you see is of valuable information, send it to people around. You can even create a group for it and be sending it around. Educate people. And then you should also inspire people. So sending inspirational quotes or sending something that will inspire people, something that will encourage people. Like the last person that she talks about fashion and all that. So there's a way you could inspire people with your brand, with whatever you are saying. So you should be communicating inspiration in that. Some people communicate inspiration through their religion, like Christianity, through the gospel. That's the inspiration. Just be consistent in that. And the 4th one is entertainment. If you are not good at entertainment yourself, what you just need to do is to go download things. Entertainment can be in form of music. It can be in form of a meme, like a joke. Like if you are that type that okay, you have comedians, and you can just be posting them, or you post music. I'm talking about music. When I mean music, it can be gospel music. It can entertainment. It can be gospel songs and maybe gospel films and all that. But people just know that wow, they are getting this kind of value from you at all time. Now, in the midst of all these things, you put your products. You put your products in them, so you can see where your product now coming. So your product is coming in. They just love you. They like you. They are following you because of what you are now doing, and then they will start buying from you. So that is what you need to do. That's element. Then the final element I'm going to talk about. There are other elements of branding, but I'll stop here. These 3 are enough because we still have some other sections to do in this class. The other element I'm going to talk about is your brand design. So very important. Just take note of these things. If you have not put this in place, please, you have to put your brand design in place. Your brand design talks about the things under your brand design, or the factors or elements under your brand design. Number 1, include your brand logo. So get a brand logo. It can be for your personal brand. Like myself, I have a brand logo for my personal brand and also for my business brand. So get a brand logo for yourself. And then get a brand personal flyer, just like the one you saw. The personal flyer like the one you saw here, which is like this. So I'll show you on how you can get a personal flyer like that for yourself. I'll show you how you can do something for yourself after this class. So I've talked about your brand logo, your brand personal flyer, also website. It can be a single page website. It can be a multi-page website, but for now, I advise you use single page website if you are a starter. a single page website. Let me see if I can get example of a single. I'll be sharing my screen. I'm still sharing my screen, I think so. So I'll be showing you now. Okay. Now, okay.